Now this is what a House of Dynamite should have felt like. 5 lives collide across borders in a powerful story of survival, sacrifice, and hope. Director Brandt Andersen is giving us his full-length vision of what he made back in 2020, the short film Refugee, which actually was shortlisted in the Oscars, but now he can have that full vision brought to life in an hour and 40-ish minutes. I didn't know what to expect going in, but what I got out of it was something genuinely surprising. The film never feels like it's preaching or has to over-explain itself. The pacing I found to be quite phenomenal. Every 15 to 20 minutes, it shifts into a different perspective. We have the doctor, the soldier, the smuggler, the poet, and the captain. And what we see is an experience. This movie isn't for entertainment, it's to get you informed on something that a lot of people probably very ignorant on. You're comfortable watching your certain news stations and think you know everything because that nice person in a nice suit told you how to feel, told you how to think. Well, you should do your own research. And I'm not saying this movie is 100% true gospel, like everything about this movie is factual, but you can get the vibe that what this movie is trying to do, it comes from a good place. This isn't a political lecture, but you cannot deny what this director is trying to say without even saying anything at all. But the very opening, you see a specific name on a tower in Chicago where the main character is living at. And that name you see up top is Trump. It's impossible to ignore how current policies dating back to 2017 and continuing today have made the process harder and harder for refugees. So the script never needs to stop for a moment and remind you what you're watching. No, what you are seeing, it speaks for itself. And for a country, America, that prides itself on having faith-filled values, this movie challenges us to really look at the widows and the orphans, the foreigners. I can pull up many verses in the Bible that talk about this specific thing, but you get my gist. It's a sobering reflection on who we claim to be versus who we are. The cast is grounded in humanity and heartbreak. And one thing I will admit is that throughout this entire journey, there's never really a moment to breathe. And I mean that in a good sense and maybe a bad sense for some people, because if you are looking for hope in the second act, maybe the third act, you might not see it in the way you would like to, because this movie does a phenomenal job in giving you an experience that hope doesn't seem realistic at all. Overall, I Was a Stranger is a vital piece of filmmaking. It touches on realities that people will see in passing on their favorite news station or on a TikTok video, but they never really feel that impact. Well, this movie actually does that. This movie took me somewhere I'd never been but deeply empathize with, shining a light on something heartbreakingly relevant in today's climate. 9 out of 10. Down below, I want you to check out this website that is a great resource for people if they actually want to not just watch something, they want to donate and leave an impact in someone else's life in this type of situation, well, then you should go to that website. Thank you guys so much for watching this review. It really means a lot. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, but most of all, do not forget to be blessed.